Time now to go inside TMZ for all the latest from Hollywood, and with us as always is Dax Holt. Good morning to you, Dax.
Good morning.
Hey, so let's jump right in. The Conrad Murray trial began yesterday, and already a ton has happened. The prosecution even opened with an eerie photo of MJ right after he died, right?
Yeah, well, David Walgren is the prosecutor in this case, and he got up and he talked for quite some time in his opening statements, and I think the most shocking part, like you said, was this photo of Michael Jackson laid out dead on a gurney, and it looks like he had some kind of breathing tube in his mouth, and they just put it up there on the screen for the jury to take a look at. And, you know, they were doing slides over it, just had, you know, words covering it, but really you're sitting there staring going, oh my God, they're showing a photo of Michael Jackson passed away. And then he went on. I felt like he had a very, very good opening statement, you know, doing a lot of slides, showing you photos inside Michael's house. You saw the bed where Michael had passed away, all the bottles of propofol and medical equipment that was throughout the room where they had stashed the bags of evidence. And so I felt like I was just enthralled the entire time watching this. And then Ed Chernoff got up, who was Conrad Murray's attorney. His opening statements I felt like weren't exactly as prepared as the prosecution. Nevertheless, a lot of interesting information was put out there. You know, you really got a glimpse into Michael Jackson's life. But that's not where it ended. The CEO of AG Live got up there. Kenny Ortega, who was the director of the This Is It tour, got up there. You know, they really, everyone was very adamant about saying that, you know, Michael was the one who wanted to do all of these shows, add on, you know, it wasn't just for money benefit for AEG, but Michael was the one who wanted to beat Prince's record of the most shows sold out in ever in the Guinness Book of World Records. And so obviously there's a lot more to go through. This is just the beginning, but it's been quite fascinating to watch.
Very telling for sure, and that testimony resumes this morning, so I'm sure you guys will be covering that as it happens. Let's talk about Mel Gibson if we can. He's taking issue with a document filed by Oksana's lawyer. What's going on now with him?
Well, Oksana's lawyer filed this document saying that Mel Gibson was paying Alexander, which is Oksana's son, $100,000 to in turn not sue him in the future. There was a story that was going around that Mel possibly pushed Alexander during one of his fights and pushed him into a table and hurt him. And so the document was saying, look, he'll pay this $100,000 to Alexander. Alexander, in turn, will never sue him in the future. Well, Mel responded to that saying, once we put that story up, saying, absolutely not. I gave Oksana $250,000. However, she wants to deal with that money is her deal. So if she wants to give $100,000 to him, that's cool, but I was not paying him off.
Interesting. Let's hope that's the last we hear of Mel for the week. But Dax, as always, thanks so much for joining us. And you can, of course, catch TMZ TV right here on Fox Providence at 7 p.m. And for more info on any of the stories that we just talked about, you can head to our website at foxprovidence.com.